Yeah, a busy morning here as we say good morning to you, everyone. I'm Ashley Glass.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Holly Davis. We do have team coverage this morning as we continue to track Hurricane Idalia.
We have Mike Trim here on the live desk with how state and federal officials are ready to respond.
Victor Jorges is live in West Palm Beach with how first responders are ready to lend a helping hand.
And another angle here, Brianna Nesbral joining us live from the Turnpike Plaza, Port St. Lucie, as some people are getting away from the storm and coming to our area instead.
I want to get to all that. First, though, we begin with First Alert meteorologist Jennifer Correa with that 5 a.m. advisory on the hurricane. Jennifer, any change in the strength?
Yes, in fact, at 5 a.m. now, Idalia is a Category 4 hurricane. So basically, the worst has arrived when it comes to that forecast strength. And this is, of course, nobody wants to deal with, especially when you're dealing with a rapid intensifying system. And you can see, I'm going to zoom in a little closer. This is satellite imagery, and I have it kind of like a 3D look, but you see how well defined that eye looks, and it's shrinking. It's getting smaller. It's probably going into a eye wall replacement cycle. That's a good sign of intensification happening at the moment. And it is now racing towards the north-northeast direction at 18 miles per hour. So we started getting hourly updates basically at 2 a.m. and thereafter, just to put an update on the location of that center. So it's getting closer and closer to the Big Bend area. And since it's moving towards the north-northeast, one concern I have is not only for the areas, but specifically for Perry. Perry is a town that is in North Florida to the south of the I-10 corridor. Has a good amount of population. So that even though Perry is not right along the coast, I mean, this is going to be some very destructive situation for Perry, for Lake City, and then eventually into parts of Georgia. Now, on the outside of the cone, those impacts expand. They extend pretty far out. So Gainesville to Tallahassee area, still going to get tropical storm force winds at least sustained there. Now, let's continue on with this forecast cone as we continue to see Idalia basically move towards the northeast direction and moving over land. It's eventually going to downgrade, right? But it's still a pretty strong hurricane, a Category 2, moving over southeastern Georgia, and then a tropical storm by late tonight. And it looks like the forecast cone has shifted a little more north, keeping it over land right along the coast in South Carolina, exiting later Thursday over into the Atlantic Ocean. Could be an impact for the southern portions of the Outer Banks, and then moving way out into the Atlantic and kind of slowing down and hitting the brakes. A lot of people have been seeing some of those spaghetti models showing a loop back around to Florida. There's a lot of uncertainty with that. And if that were to happen at that point, Idalia just doesn't have the same tropical structure. So right now, there are those hurricane warnings extending still from Tampa out to Perry. And then you got those tropical storm warnings as well for northeast Florida. Devastating storm surge is going to be impacting the Big Bend between 12 to 16 feet. And of course, that is a deadly storm surge there, with rainfall amounts still between 4 to 8 inches across parts of North Florida into Georgia, but locally up to 12 inches. Now, for us, we are seeing those winds pick up a little bit, but, you know, it doesn't look like we're going to get much rain. Now, Steve Villanueva is in the house. He's going to have a little more details on basically our local forecast here and what impacts we can expect.
Well, Jennifer, even though the storm system is well to our north, the moisture plume, the tail of that system, will work its way across South Florida, not just today, but tomorrow and into parts of Friday, too. So we will have afternoon showers and thunderstorms. And at least for today, some of those storms could be on the stronger side. Right now, we're seeing temperatures in the lower 80s, but feeling like the 90s because it's so humid across South Florida. The wind sustained right now at roughly 15 miles an hour, but we're seeing wind gusts of 20 to 30, especially into the Treasure Coast. That's where we are seeing the strongest gusts right now. And as the day goes on, we're talking wind gusts over 30 miles an hour. That'll be the story into the afternoon. But by this evening and into tomorrow, the winds do start to back on off. So for tomorrow, still breezy, winds at about 20 to 25, but we're not going to see those wind gusts over 30 miles an hour. We're dry at the moment. We do have a tornado watch just to our west, but that goes through 6 a.m. Then after that, we'll see if they do allow it to expire. Otherwise, for us into the Treasure Coast, we do have a marginal risk of severe weather. That means we could have a stronger storm later today.